Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. Today I've got a deck which was submitted to me by a viewer. His name is Guedas, so apologies if I pronounce your name wrong, but thank you very much for the submission. This is a odd Baku deck for Druid, and it's Taunt Druid, so he's come up with the clever name Tabaku, because it's a Taunt and Baku the Mooneater deck. So we can't have even cost cards in here, and the idea is you play a lot of your Taunts, you bring them back with Hadronox, and when they're on the board you can play your Void Ripper to kill your opponent. Guedas is playing this at rank 20, so and he's had a lot of success with it, so if you're playing at that rank then this one's recommended. I struggled a little bit with it at rank 9. I think there are a lot of really powerful decks out of there, especially the Q block. It was very difficult to beat with this deck, but it's a lot of fun to play, and it's a Baku the Mooneater deck. It's the first Baku deck I tried, so I really enjoyed playing it. I think one observation I would make, which is where I found this deck was a bit of a struggle, was in the early game, because you can't play any 2-drops and Druid doesn't really have any good 1-drop minions, it's really easy to fall behind. Your hero power costs 2 and does 2 damage and gains 2 armor, so that's great, but if you're not playing minions alongside it, it can be difficult to keep up with your opponent. So Greedy Sprite is a great card to play on 3, so you really do need to keep your 3-drops in your opening hand. But the problem with Greedy Sprite is that it does have very weak health, so it's very easy for your opponent to kill it either with their hero power or maybe a smaller minion. So if you haven't played anything on 1, you haven't played anything on 2, and then you play this on 3, if your opponent can get an efficient trade, suddenly you're quite far behind. There's also the Hench Clan Thug in the deck, and this is a really good card, and it combos well with the hero power because every time you use it and attack, this guy will gain +1/+1. So that is a good card that goes into this deck. I would probably suggest to you try putting 2 in this deck because I think it's really important to play turn 3 play, and this is a really good one to play. So if you put 2 in the deck, then you're more likely to draw it and more likely to be able to play it early. Witching Hour is a great card to go into this deck because it summons a random beast that died, and it's also only costs 3 mana, so you can get some really efficient plays here. So if you get your Witchwood Grizzly back, that's fantastic, and if you get Hadronox back, that's even better. But I think perhaps this deck might be diluted by the beasts because it does have Gloomstag in the deck, which I'm a little bit undecided on. I think it could probably stay because even when you bring it back with Hadronox, when you Void Ripper it, it still does have a good effect because you can change it to 6 attack. But I can't decide whether it should be in here or not. Druid of the Claw also is a beast, so you might get that back. This deck originally did have Alexstrasza in it, and I had to take it out because, apologies, I don't have that card. So I did replace it with another cube, and I think it's important to have 2 cubes because cubing your Witchwood Grizzly is great because when it comes back as a 3/12, and also cubing your Hadronox I think is really important to winning with this deck. Anyway, thanks again for the submission. I had a lot of fun games with this, so I've got a couple coming up to show you, and I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next one.
I must protect the wild. Nature must be preserved.
That's very good. Keep these 2.
None will survive.
I'm considering whether to coin out my Hench Clan Thug because next turn then I've got 3 mana. I can give it +1/+1, and if it manages to 5, it's great. Greedy Sprite as well is quite good. Let's try this because next turn I can hero power and give it +1/+1. There are better targets to use other than Scales on, but if I can gain that much tempo early, that's really good. Oh man, what? No. Oh, well, at least we got him to use his Spellstone. Okay.
For the wild.
Next turn I'm playing Gloomstag, so.
Where shall I strike?
Right, at least we got Hadronox. Mine's the upgraded version of yours. As long as he hasn't got silence. Okay. Yeah, I think Malfurion.
The circle of life is over.
I was tempted to go with Poisonous there. I just haven't put enough taunts in yet to the deck. That leaves us a nice trade here.
Where shall I strike? This will be grisly.
Alright, hopefully we can cube Hadronox next turn. Depends what he plays. Okay.
Where shall I strike? Death is eternal. My turn is not.
This is an interesting matchup. He's playing the standard version, I'm playing the Baku version. We've only had 2 beasts die as far as I can tell. Oh no, that's a beast as well.
The circle of life is over.
Oh, Starfall, please. No.
A tangled web.
Your magic shall not save you.
Out of my jungle!
I think I'm going to take the Lich King. Witchwood Grizzly's obviously great, but
Death is eternal. My turn is not locked.
the problem is my Hadronox pool is too diluted with weak minions. I shouldn't have played the Gloomstag there. Do I have any? Yeah, I've got one Ferocious Howl left because I want to upgrade these.
Light and rot.
That's pretty good. Ah. I was hoping he wouldn't play any taunts because we did have a Void Ripper to play. Oh crap. Let's use this then.
Death is eternal. My turn is not. Light and rot. Go away! Out of my jungle!
Ooh. That is incredible if we can get it off on the Lich King. Oh man, this is a good time to play this. Right, so I think, yeah, I'll play this. What's this? Hopefully he's not got another Spreading Plague in his hand because we might get him with a Void Ripper because we've got 7, 13, 21. Yeah, we've got lethal. Got 33. We've got exactly lethal if he doesn't get... Oh, plus we've got this and that. He probably will play a Taunt, I imagine.
You win.
Ha!
I can rest now.
Nice.
The light shall bring victory.
I must protect the wild.
So I definitely need one of my 3-drops in my opening hand.
Greetings.
But not Witching Hour.
My greetings.
None will survive.
Is someone injured?
For the wilds.
I think this will be Summon a Priest, which is going to be difficult.
Let the pain speak to me.
So I'm going to gain 5 armor by playing that. So I may as well just play this for now. What am I playing next turn? I haven't got anything to play next turn either.
For the wild.
So next turn's turn 5, so I can play the Gloomstag. So Ferocious Howl this turn's better. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, I can kill that with my spellstone now.
Is someone injured?
Oh, don't play Circle of Healing now. No, it's not right. Okay. Oh, that's quite good because I can just hero power that now.
Folks, who goes there? All the wilds.
So he's playing some kind of combo deck because he's been drawing a lot of cards. Unless he's... Oh no! Oh man. Wow, that got us bad.
The circle of life is over.
Don't play Dustbreaker now.
Meddlesome insects.
Dolt.
Out of my jungle.
I don't want to play the Butch Guardian. It's really bad with Hadronox. The Phantom Militia is also bad. 2 millions that cost 4 or less. That's okay, but if it recruits my Void Ripper, I'm screwed. So maybe I'll take Phantom Militia and just play it. No. I really haven't been drawing my Witchwood Grizzlies, which is annoying. There's one. This guy looks like he's playing Divine Spirit in a fight. Oh, man. I think I need to get Hadronox, so I'll just nourish.
Where shall I strike?
No. So you only played that for the card draw, really. It's interesting.
Out of my jungle.
Oh god, these guys again. Although I've drawn my Void Ripper now, so this is just going to get a greedy sprite. That's not great. Let's see if we can get our Guardian. Nice! A Grizzly, sorry.
Light and rot. Fox are plagued.
So I could cube the Witchwood Grizzly. No, I don't think I will yet. That's quite a cool golden card, I like that. Come on, Hadronox, where are you? I don't want to play too many of the Phantom Militia because it's just going to weaken my Hadronox. That's a risk if he's got silence. Yeah. Oh, mind control. Oh no.
Well played.
Okay.
This will be grisly.
Go. We need. Well, he's used one mind control, so that's.
I bring life.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's a nice draw.
I've got the beast in my stay.
He's going to get 2 Witchwood Grizzlies back, which really sucks, because I was hoping to put them in my Hadronox pool.
Medicine
Ah! Come on. I could play 3 of these, but they are almost useless. He's got 7, 11, 15 on the board. So I do have to. Yeah, I've got to play this.
Our witch shall never end. Our witch shall never end.
But to be honest,
Our witch shall never
yeah, we can't win now because he's gonna play. He's gonna kill all those, and I can't play Hadronox. I need to survive a turn with Hadronox on the board. Wow. Ah, that was a tough one.